changing your life one story at a time. This is the Chicken Soup for the Soul podcast with Editor-in-Chief Amy Newmark.
Hey, it's Amy Newmark with your daily dose of Chicken Soup for the Soul inspiration to make you simply happy. It's Wow Wednesday, and today I want to talk about how you can put some wow back in your life via a very simple New Year's resolution. Yesterday, I talked about a story from Rebecca Dujarjov that was in our book, Chicken Soup for the Soul, My Resolution. And I talked about how we can do almost anything for just 1 month, especially a short month like February, which starts today. So here's a proposal for February, for your do-over of your New Year's resolution. This is a resolution that many people report is life-changing, and it's really easy. It's inspired by a story called A Daily Practice in Gratitude by Sarah Jo Smith. Let me preface this by saying that gratitude, the ability to count your blessings, is one of the most important resolutions that I know of, because it's hard to imagine how anyone can be happy if they're not able to count their blessings. If you're not grateful for what you have in your life, then how can you be truly happy? Now, some people are born with a natural ability to see the good things in their lives. The wonderful thing about counting your blessings or practicing gratitude is that you don't have to be born with that skill. If you're one of the people who wasn't born with that natural ability, you can still learn how to be a thankful person, and then you can enjoy the benefits of having that view of the world. We get more stories than we could possibly publish from people who have purposefully turned their attitudes around by keeping a gratitude list or a gratitude journal or practicing gratitude in some way until it becomes natural and becomes a natural part of their outlook on life. Some people write down one good thing that happened to them each day, even if it's something like there was no line at the bank this morning. Other people make themselves write down 3 good things that happened to them each day. Whatever works for you. It may sound hokey, but it really does work. And it's been scientifically proven that people who keep track of the good things in their lives are healthier, they're more productive, and they get along better with other people. They have better relationships. So Sarah Jo Smith tells us in her story that she had always loved making lists. She loved making that daily to-do list. So it wasn't a stretch for her when she decided that her New Year's resolution would involve making a gratitude list. Her plan was to write down 3 things a day that expressed her appreciation for the people and things around her. But it didn't work for her. It all went wrong in January when a lot of bad things happened to her, and she was stressed about a lot of things, including finances. So at the end of January, she basically had nothing for her gratitude list except a list of things that she wasn't happy about. She couldn't get past the bad things in her life to see all the good things. So her New Year's resolution had failed, which is pretty common, which is why I'm talking about this at the beginning of February. And then one day, a stranger changed everything. Sarah noticed this stranger one early spring morning. She was walking into the entrance of the grocery store, and she saw this woman who was trying to wrestle a shopping cart out of a line of them. You know how they get stuck to each other? And this poor woman had her little bald daughter in one hand, and then with her other hand was trying to get the shopping cart out of the line. Sarah went over and got the stuck shopping cart loose for the mother, and then she watched as the mother helped her frail, sick daughter, obviously with cancer, into the seat in the cart. And this little girl looked so sick, but she reached out to her mother, and Sarah saw such intense love between them. And then the mother turned to Sarah and said, "Thanks, you're such a lifesaver." And suddenly Sarah's troubles seemed so petty and small, and it was just an epiphany for her, an instant attitude change. The next morning, when she sat down to work on that gratitude list, it took on a life of its own. All of a sudden, everything in her life was worth appreciating. And after that, the list of people and things and events that Sarah was grateful for just kept on growing. Everything was going on the list. Sarah's cool cotton bed sheets, the sunshine streaming through her window, the way she felt first thing in the morning when she woke up and she stretched. And then she discovered something else. Not just writing things down, but actually expressing her gratitude to people made things even better. When she gave back by helping a stranger, by thanking her husband for something he did for her, everything got even better. So she made her list and she thanked people. Her life hadn't really changed. All the financial stresses were still there. All the things that had bothered her in January were still going on. But seeing that mother with her sick daughter had opened Sarah's eyes, and then her gratitude list got her back on the path to happiness. So my proposal is this. You keep a gratitude list just for the month of February. You write down 3 things a day for which you are grateful. And by the end of the month, you're going to have 84 items. And you may find that over the course of the month, you have become a naturally grateful and happy person, fully aware of all of the good things in your life. I'm Amy Newmark. Thanks for listening today. Tomorrow is Thoughtful Thursday, and we're going to talk about a woman who changed her life by not trying to lose weight, but just by trying to reintroduce herself to her own body. If you want to get inspired every day, in addition to listening to the podcast, you can receive a free Chicken Soup for the Soul story in your email. Just go to our website, chickensoup.com, scroll down to the bottom of the page, and click on Newsletter Sign Up.